Today, Precarious plays
Mega Man Battle Network 2. I don't even know what to say. It's been years for us here in this zone, in this space. A great deal of time has passed. At a minimum, 48 hours had to pass between, what would this be, like episode 83 and 84?
Mm-hmm.
For us, it was 43 years. Because of this little turd right here. Hold on, let me explain in reverse order. From what I discovered, we needed heat data. This thing has heat data.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't give you heat data now. He gives you heat data where he will go after you save him.
So you have to save him first.
And now I can go get heat data from him, which is the thing I need to proceed. Now you are, according to this walkthrough, supposed to save him right after you save roll.
Right.
But because the game didn't say, like, I mean, maybe this is my fault because I wasn't in the mindset of like, oh, I need to break every single crystal I see and talk to every single individual I see, because clearly all of these small fry circumstances, that's much more noble and heroic than just charging forward, fixing the core problem, and having all of the ice be deleted at once.
Mm-hmm.
That would be foolish of me to do. I'm frazzled mad. Like,
Yeah.
imagine like an unstable molecule. And all of the little arcs around it are just like expanding and contracting. If each one of those arcs was like a point of rage, it's just I can't keep my thoughts straight because I intuited this. I went here. I went to this place and I was like, well, this is a fire.
This is the only place in the game that we can think of other than that challenge guy where it's like, yeah, fire.
Let's hurry and get back to the net. Oh.
Whoa, another earthquake!
Land, mail, I'll read it. Natural disasters around the world are on the rise. Intermittent quakes are occurring in Electopia, and an evacuation advisory has been issued. Disasters may worsen.
No time for wasting, let's go! Which is very counter to the message that the game presents. It makes you walk your ass back through a bunch of shit in order to get to the stupid stuff that you need.
Well, it's just sometimes on the internet I will see people feeling nostalgic for older games, and then they'll think about it and they'll be like, actually, the games from my childhood were kind of like they would purposefully waste your time, and then they occasionally feel nostalgic for like, man, I wish I still had that kind of time to waste.
Mm-hmm.
This is not cool. It was poor game design then. It's still poor game design now.
Mm-hmm.
If I had not broken down, like if I didn't have other things to do this evening, if I hadn't been like, you know what, I'm gonna check in a walkthrough and figure out what I need to do. Eventually, I would have just wound up buying like 5 sneak runs at a time and just combing over every area of the net until eventually I went back to Yumland 2 and I'd be like, oh, I should probably break that red crystal, and then I would have gotten that guy.
Uh-huh.
But then I still would have had to have see, that's the thing that's blowing my mind. I went to the barbecue and the barbecue didn't help me, and then I helped that guy, or that program with it that eventually led to the heat data,
Yeah.
I would have then had to have been like, obviously, now the barbecue is gonna have what I need. This cruddy little side area in an old exploration space. It's just so many leaps of logic, right?
Yeah, and we're not doing anything like special. This is your basic move forward in the game. This isn't some crazy
Post content, right?
Yeah, like find all the couches quest. You know?
Yeah, this is not like, well, to fight super secret base version 3 finality gigaform, you have to go, first you have to clear all of the message boards, and then you have to do this, and then after that you have to go talk to the barbecue in the camp.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be on a Thursday, so, you know, set your game clock forward.
Oh boy. Well,
Like, this is the kind of thing that I think, what's something I did as a kid that I just would not put up with now?
is it this? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of, I played Battle Network 3 pretty thoroughly. I'm trying to think of Brave Fencer Musashi. In Brave Fencer Musashi, I don't remember the game making a point of it to tell you that you save at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the kind of information that might be in the manual,
Yeah.
but because I was renting it, I didn't have a copy of the manual.
Oh.
So I really liked the game, but I didn't know how to save it.
Ugh.
So every time I rented it, I would put it in the PlayStation 1, and then PlayStation 1 wouldn't turn off. Like, I wouldn't shut it down until it was time to give the game back.
Oh my god.
And I did that only like 2 weekends in a row, and then on the third weekend, it's like, oh my god, you can save. You can save in the end. But it's still definitely a game that 3 weekends in a row I played from the beginning like an arcade game. Like, that's what I wound up thinking. I was like, so this is like an arcade game where you have to beat it in one setting, and then I kept getting further and further. Yeah, I kept getting further and further and being like, wow, this is really long for an arcade game. Or an arcade style game.
Yeah. Oh. And if that shit happened to you now, you'd be like, nope. Well, no, you would be like, what
Google.
the hell? Google, help me, please.
Yeah, and it's like right now, every time I see a yellow crystal, yellow ice, I'm just like, oh my god, after I get the yellow ice, they're gonna fucking make me, like, what they expect me to do is run back through every fucking area in the game. Like, is this gonna be the next heat data?
This is...
Is this it? Is this gonna be the next mission critical generic program that I have to go find?
This is the, like, child's menu at a chain restaurant maze of the game. Like, they're just giving it to you. It's not... You just take it. Take these crayons. Don't write on the table. Take these crayons. Take this coloring sheet. Just take it. You're bored anyways. Take the sheet and draw on it. Just color the maze instead. Don't worry. It's either extremely workable or doesn't have a solution. Don't worry about it. This feels like a crossword puzzle. No, not even as fun as a crossword puzzle. A word search.
Ew.
Ugh, the king of busy work.
It's no junior jumble.
And when you're dyslexic like I am sometimes. Ugh. God, I hate word searches. This is word searches. Conception,
like, this is...
Yeah, the game designer, aka Yo Teacher, was too tired that day because let's face it, they're dealing with a lot.
It is the concept. It is the spirit of word search embodied.
Embodied in a game. Because here we are on a grid, looking around, not finding a whole lot of freaking anything.
Okay, this is what I wanted. I need more of those. It's become my favorite thing.
Sneak
Nope,
run.
more, yeah. And I came here to grab them because I think it's pretty close to the internet still.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I have them, I can just run straight to my goal. Not a care in the world.
The mazes are so bad that even with the sneak runs, this is taking forever.